here, sir.
And Mr. Pratt on the left side. Mr. Pratt.
Hey, straight ahead.
And Mr. and Mrs. Pratt together, please. Chris, Catherine.
And then Charlie right down the center here. Look at here.
Well, look at this guy.
All right.
That's right. You want it down here? That's where I want it. Down low.
And Mr. Black, can we see the front of the office? And Miss Taylor-Joy on the left.
Nice.
Anya on the left side, Anya. Rogen. And right here, sir.
Keep that coming all the way
Mr. Rogen, that's Jack Seth. Can you just come down a little bit, guys, together?
And then right down the center, looking right at me.
And Jack Seth.
And then coming right next to him here.
Giving me one eyes right here. There you go. Excellent.
I'd like everybody to look at this lens for just a moment, please. Chris, there we go. I'm speaking with authority.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pleading it as authoritative. There we go.
All right, I think Alex, you get it? Right next to her. Right next to her.
Right next to him, looking here. Hold that. And Matthew. And then right down the center.
One time on the left side, sir. Left side, left side.
Right, generous. Can you just turn this way a tiny bit right here?
The pressure is, it's very precious to everybody, to you, to me, to everybody who played it from 1985 until now. It's a lot of people. The pressure's on. You know, it hasn't been a movie for 30 years, and finally the IP was given an opportunity to be turned into a film, and so that's not something you want to screw up. And thankfully the pressure's off because I've seen the film and we didn't screw it up. It's freaking awesome. It's just a rare moment. I think it's these kind of moments, and I've had maybe 2 or 3 of them in my career, where at the end of it you just got to make sure you were like stopping and smelling the roses along the way. They're not all like this. This is an amazing combination of multi-generational passion for these characters and a film that really delivers. So we're just like cruising. It's like catching a great wave. I don't surf, but I'm gonna pretend like I do. Catching a great wave, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, this is what it feels like.
So stoked.
Stoked,
So
bruh.
stoked.
That's probably what it feels like. I don't know. I'd probably drown if I tried to surf. But if you're a parent and you have kids, expect to actually enjoy the movie that you're taking your kid to. Sometimes you take them to animated movies because you love your kids, but you don't have to always love their movies because sometimes animated movies suck. Expect to really enjoy this. Expect to be surprised. Expect to have your heartstrings pulled. Expect to find pools of sentiment in your soul you forgot about be opened up, and you'll be swimming in them. It's a really amazing ride, and honestly, I think it's just the beginning.
No, it's a hard thing to wrap your head around. Playing a character that you just grew up playing. Look at that.
Playing the playing.
Playing the playing. It's come full circle. I don't know anyone who hasn't played this game. Maybe my mom and dad didn't play it, but they certainly heard it in their living room. So, yeah, it's great just to be a part of something that's just a part of our culture for so long.
You're playing Mario Kart. Who's your character and why?
Luigi, from now on and evermore. Because I'm Luigi. We're bonded for life. It's an awesome cast. I love those guys. I'm big fans of them all. And just to be like on this team with them, it's dream come true. Oh my gosh, this movie, it gives you all the stuff that you know and love from the game. And if you don't know and love the game, it's the perfect introduction.
I was so happy and excited when they offered me this role, but I did think I don't want to do it if she's just going to say, "Save me, Mario." I was hoping that was the direction they were going in. And when I spoke to Illumination and Nintendo and the directors, and that was the direction, it was just great. And I was very, very surprised by how much it moved me to see the film. Genuinely. The concept that this is a role model that kids will grow up with, that this is what they'll see not just as leadership, but female leadership. It's incredible. going to have such a good time, and it feels wonderful. You know, I do a lot of very dark roles, and I have a very soft spot for that. But the idea that this is just a film that's going to bring joy to people, that they're going to love the music, the comedy, the characters, I'm so thrilled to be a part of it.
It's interesting. I don't make a lot of movies that kids can see, nor films that parents have any interest in watching with their children. And so it's kind of new to me. I've done it a couple times now. I don't have kids, but I have. It's interesting having my friends' kids be aware of anything I've done. I'm very used to children just not knowing who I am and not being interested in my work. And yeah, it's weird that kids now have seen things that I'm in. It all actually started with Donkey Kong, and Mario was first introduced in the Donkey Kong game. So technically Mario is a spin-off of Donkey Kong. So I ask you, why is Mario included in the Donkey Kong cinematic universe? It's like really visually beautiful, and the story is really fun and resonant, and they found a way, I think, to like incorporate everything you would hope is in a Super Mario Brothers movie into like really great, big, huge, fun set pieces in a very satisfying way.
It's pretty exciting. I had no idea the impact it was going to have on the crowd, and it's pretty huge. Yeah. Oh, I think they're going to have a good time, a lot of fun. I think it's going to be for folks of all ages, for young and old, and everybody's basically going to be a kid in the audience. So I think they're going to enjoy it.
Bowser really is very heavy metal, if you think about it. He breathes fire. That's like pyro in a heavy metal concert. He's got the spikes, Yeah. It's very heavy metal. Yeah. And in the movie, I was glad that they put some heavy metal in the movie. Whenever you saw Bowser on his big, giant, fire-breathing ship with the lava flow, he had like heavy metal music playing. It was a perfect fit for me because, as you know, I love the metal. I'm playing Bowser. When I bust out a Mario Kart, I'm always Bowser. Because that's who I am. I think I'm perfectly suited to the role of Bowser. And when I play Mario Kart, I have to bring out my inner Bowser. I was always a class clown. I was always a ham. If you told 15-year-old Jack Black that I'd be on the red carpet in a Super Mario Brothers movie, my brain would have exploded, and I would have been like really looking forward to my life, really looking forward to my 50s. It's pretty dreamy role for a video gamer from the 80s to be here right now. I'm gonna say 50-year-old Jack Black rocks harder, because in the 80s, that early Jack Black, 15-year-old Jack Black, I think was mostly into like Journey and Styx, which I love those bands, but they don't rock as hard as like Sabbath or like Metallica. I learned a lot about the metal since then.